Yes, hello. Figured I'd use this opportunity to kind of describe the series, also show off the stream setup. I mean, it's not much different than my offline setup. As you can tell, I still have a bit of a cold, so you'll have to excuse me on this. I tried to plow through it yesterday. We did get episode 1 out and it was or not episode 1, but stream 1 out. It was a lot of fun and I want to thank everyone for the support. But basically to describe the concept of the Atom Dynasty. So what I did was I created a character. I tried to make his land holding as small as possible. Wait, oh, there is one other thing. So during the stream, I'm just going to pause this here so I can drag this over. I spun a wheel for all the modern day borders of modern countries, and I had to start in that country and I have to form the modern day borders of that country without what's the word I'm looking for, without taking a county of any other on purpose. So like if I need to take over a duchy and one county happens to fall outside the counties I need, I can still declare that war. But overall, I have to not intentionally expand in the direction that's not. I have a map in my Discord server of the modern day borders that I took from Reddit, and yeah, that's my guide. So yes, I spun the wheel, and in case you can't tell from where I am on the map, actually, let's comment. Comments. Do you know what country I'm in? Just looking at the map that I had. All right, couple seconds to guess, and it was Assyria. Yes, that's right. It was very, very interesting. So yes, I spun that. It had like modern day, like there's so many countries I could have, but yeah, Syria was actually an interesting one because all my times playing CK3, I've never started under a liege. Like I've always usually started as an adventurer, or I've started as my own independent empire. Looking at all the rulers with Syrian provinces. The character I replaced only had 3 counties in basically the upper edge of Syria, or modern day Syria. That's one of the things. It's like I was thinking, oh, I could just form the Kingdom of Syria. So here and a little bit of here includes modern day Syria. That's Lebanon, and from up to there is like modern day Turkey. So it's like I was thinking of that. I mean, probably along the way I'll end up forming the Kingdom of Syria. But yeah. So basically, the concept is I start off as knowing of Adam with no kids and no wife. Obviously, episode 1, I took care of that a lot to start churning out children. But basically, every child would be named after a viewer, a close friend of mine, basically, or someone who's like, hey, I want to subscribe, and I'll be like, okay, thank you for subscribing. And then yeah, so basically we'll be doing contests. We have 2 children right now. So Shadow Pup, basically, yeah, the concept's going to be that we want to be able to track your character throughout it, and I also have this game open for multiplayer. If it ever gets big enough that people want to join on and actually play as their character, I would very much love that. But yeah, as of right now, it's just small, just my own chat. Shadow Pups was in the chat. He was having a lot of fun, but I wanted to make sure he inherited something, so yeah. I named the first one Shadow Pups Et. my daughter. I'm like, oh yeah, but sadly, because I'm in a male-dominated society and religion, I they she was not in line to inherit anything unless I shipped her out or whatever. So Shadow Pups was just like, oh, pretty please, can I have the first son as well? And then the very next kid was a son. I'm like, okay, yeah, sure. And then that's roughly where we ended the first episode. We did one war to take one county. That was like de jure part of the original duchy I was in. So yeah, basically you could see this, and there's some directions that I would like to go, because I mean, like, they're weak. I'd love to just go up that way and expand. They're a little stronger, but still, I mean, yeah, like logic would say, normal CK3 logic would say, all right, go up there, punch him, take his lands. But he has no de jure modern Syrian counties, so I can't go that way. I have to go basically after my big neighbor, who is trying to overthrow the caliph. Oh no, wait, he's a supporter. Never mind. It's this neighbor that's being the pain that has like the huge army, way out proportionately sized army. But yeah, anyway, either way, he still has a hefty army though. And basically, yeah, I need to take a couple of his counties, and the only other direction I can go is, you know, into the guy I just had a war with, so I have to wait the truce for 5 years. So it's either attack neighbor, wait, or, you know, do some murder schemes. But basically, unless there is a county that I need de jure, I cannot declare a war for it. So it was a little fun way to limit myself. Figured, you know, as we get on, because I did an 867 start, so we could just keep going down as far as possible and get so many viewers and people in there, and then, you know, we could just do the old trace the family tree. Where's the family tree button? Oh, Dynasty, there it is. But yeah, and then basically we could see Shadow Pupset's kids, Shadow Pup's kids, and whoever else wants to come in, subscribe, and chat, and have fun while we build up the Adam Dynasty. So yes, I know what you're thinking. After we finish Syria, what comes next? Like, after we grab every single de jure county? Well, the plan would be to then spin that wheel again, but only to countries that are connected to Syria. So I might have to go up and take Turkey. I might have to go across the sea and take Cyprus. I'm counting sea tiles as a tile because I'm going to have to take that one, and Cyprus is in the same sea tile. Or, you know, I could have to be forced to go to Lebanon or the Holy Lands, just because I don't want to get canceled right now. Or, you know, I could have to go to Jordan or Iraq. Yeah, Iraq. Iran is further. I always get those two mixed up. But yeah, no, it's an area of CK3 that I've never gotten to play a lot. I've never really gotten to play clans. So, I mean, the randomizer did me a big favor. I never started under a liege, which is new to me. I've barely touched the clan mechanics. Like, I've had clan vassals and stuff before, so I have a rough idea of how it works, but yeah, like I said, it's not really something that I normally choose to play as, so that's why I kind of wanted the randomizer to make me pick my culture, make me pick my religion, and put me into a place where I have to fit in. And also, you know, to kind of limit myself of the directions I'm going. I've been rambling on way more than I thought. I'm like, I'm going to make a nice, short, concise video, and here I am still yapping. Your streamer loves yapping. So I'm going to upload this onto the series channel and my Knowing Adam series, just to let people know who are fans of the Kvinner Dynasty, you know, what's going on the stream and on the stream channel. So if they want to go to twitch.tv/knowingadam, they can. And on my regular Knowing Adam YouTube page, so that way people who are watching me come back to streaming after a few months off know what is going on, and that they should get their booties into chat and, you know, claim a part of the Atom Dynasty, and maybe someday also jump in if they choose to get CK3. I'm still yapping. Wow, the music got really loud for some reason. My stream setup, I've got some new equipment on order because over the summer, for some odd reason, my good microphone died. I know people who are watching the who were watching the offline streams are probably just like, why does your mic sound like garbage? I've been on a backup mic for quite a while. Basically, my mic died like in the spring when I did my last stream, and I'm just like, oh, I should replace that. And then I kept forgetting. So now I'm back to streaming on a low quality mic. Everyone who's like seen me on the Knowing Adam series channel is like, wow, man, I wish I could buy that guy a mic. Spoiler alert, I had one, but yeah, it's got a weird buzzing noise in it. I've been trying to fix it because I'm also cheap. And yeah, for those who don't know, I also have 3 kids, so my time to play is kind of limited. That's kind of why I've done the series split. I'm just like, okay, the Kvinner Dynasty ended at Empress Go Run, but I'm still going to go back periodically and play it, you know, on my off time. But my time to play games is rather limited, and I've want to push myself to start streaming again because I love streaming, I love talking, I love, you know, playing challenges with people, and I love playing games. I'm still yapping again. Yap, yap, yap. Alright, I should probably end this video, but I want to thank you all for the support you gave me on the Kvinner Dynasty, And I want to thank everyone who's been supporting my streaming, and now I get to merge two of my loves together with my new streaming schedule. And I get to play my good, fun, challenging single player games, but I also get to play it with my friends, and I've merged my two loves together. So hopefully you'll drop by, or if you're watching on Knowing Adam series and it's like, this isn't the Gavinder Dynasty, don't worry, there will be the odd upload of the Gavinder Dynasty still as we grow that. Or maybe you're like, oh wow, I really love this and I want to check out the stream. I would very much love and appreciate it. Thank you all. I'm yapping again. I'm going to just end it here. Thank you all very much for watching. Have a lovely day. Okay, bye-bye.